Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Sports Gazette here. My name is Ranayao. We are coming to talk about the transfer window when it's been crazy. It's been crazy. This summer transfer window has been very crazy. For the past, let me say, after the World Cup, I think it's been in between 1 week. It's been crazy. The kind of deals that the teams are pulling off. I think this season is going to be one of the best seasons that we've had. And this summer transfer window, I promise it will be one of the best summer transfer windows ever, because the kind of deal that the teams are pulling off, I think it's been awesome. How they are backing their managers in this summer transfer window. The season is going to be fantastic, to be honest, because Real Madrid have been in the news all seasons. I mean, from the beginning of the transfer, they've been in the news. Whether they are selling or they are buying, they've been in the news. Arsenal in the news, Chelsea. I mean, all the top clubs, they are all in the news for this summer transfer window. So we need to get into it. But before we do that, subscribe to the channel, follow us on all social media platforms, like our videos, give your comment. I've always told you that your comment is most important to me, because that's where we also get to learn something from. If you see something that you think needs to be fixed, or something that you think we need to do it right, just let us know. Don't shy or don't say, oh, you are the one doing it, so I won't say anything. Just comment. Your comment is one of the things that is most important to me. After the comment, then you like, you share our videos. When you subscribe, put your post notification button on all. The subscription, usually they will give you like 4 options, so put it on all. Anytime we drop a video, like the way I'm shooting now, anytime I drop it, it will pop up on your screen. Then you watch and you leave your comment. So let's get into it, because there's been a lot of crazy stories. Transfer story. So let's get into it. The first story that we need to talk about is Real Madrid pulling a deal off for Diomande. We didn't see this coming, to be honest. You can bear with me that we didn't see this coming, because before the summer transfer window even kick off, I think it was Barcelona and Liverpool who was all over this guy. So when the World Cup started, Liverpool tried to get their personal term done with the guy, but it didn't materialize. But still, they went on and bid for him 100 million, 90 plus 10 million add-ons, making 100 million to Leipzig, and then they rejected it because they think they value the guy more than that, and they were not even willing to sell the player this summer. So they were even giving contract extension. So after they rejected that Liverpool bid, and then Paris Saint-Germain came in. After Paris Saint-Germain came in, the player said he has chosen his next destination. Then the next destination is Paris Saint-Germain, PSG. So he quickly went on and agreed personal terms with PSG. It's been more than a month. Almost, okay, let's say almost a month, if my memory serves me right. Almost a month. That Madrid PSG have been in negotiation with them for a long time. And that's what happens when you are in negotiation with a team and it takes you long to get the agreement. Another team can pop in, pay the money, and then we saw it happening with the Morgan Rogers deal with Arsenal and then Chelsea. Arsenal have been in conversation with the guy, personal term, not a problem. They are in conversation with Aston Villa for quite some time now. But Chelsea popped in. Chelsea decided to pay the money, 117, and then took off the player. That's what we've seen from Paris Saint-Germain and then Diomande and Real Madrid. So Real Madrid just came in last Friday. It's not that Real Madrid have been in negotiation was for something. I think the back story was Jose Mourinho told Florentino Perez that per how he plays, Jose Mourinho, he will always depend on the counter-attacking situations because of how deep he will be defending. So he told Florentino Perez that he need more players with speed at the front line. So you have Mbappe. Mbappe is already there already. Vinicius there, even though his future is uncertain. We don't know whether he is staying or not, but as we are talking now, he's still a Real Madrid player, so he's there. Rodrigo hasn't been fit for quite some time now, so he's not in the plans of Jose Mourinho, but he can do something for him. So Real Madrid decided to go for Jose Mourinho, who he wants, and then they quickly bid. Even that day, that Friday, Real Madrid didn't start conversation or something. They just bid up straight. They bid with 100 million, 90 plus 10, making it 100 million to Leipzig. And then Leipzig also decided to reject it. Madrid didn't give up. Madrid said, oh, we are in it. And then the story was like, Fabrizio keep on saying it that no, this story will not take too long. Like how PSG have dragged their story with Leipzig and all those stuff. It will not take long. We will get a here we go for Real Madrid. And yesterday, here we go with the player. The player has signed for Real Madrid. He will be in Spain this week for his medical and then formal steps. Then he will be announced as Real Madrid player. Jose Mourinho really wanted this guy. This guy is very good. He is good. Me under 23 AFCON that they've been playing. You see sometimes I watch some and I watch him some of the games that he was playing for the Ivory Coast under 23, or is it under 23 or under 20, something like that. And I think he was good. He was destined for greatness, really destined for greatness. For a player to pop up and then Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, PSG, Real Madrid, this top class, grade A class, following him, that should tell you that this is a player with a much high value, high ceiling. So Real Madrid have signed him. And Paris Saint-Germain are very furious that because they have a very good relationship with Leipzig. You know what? They've been pulling off some deals with even more recently Xavi Simons and all those stuff. But Real Madrid feels PSG feels like Leipzig didn't want to sell the player to them or something. So they are very furious about that. They say they won't overpay for the player. So the player have decided to join Real Madrid. And obviously you can't. If you're a player and Real Madrid counts for you, you can't decline them. It will take you a hell of a time to decline Real Madrid. Real Madrid like this and Barcelona. Even though Barcelona, they've not been on form in more recent times, competing at the highest level and all those stuff. But there's no way you are going to decline their request that they want you. And Jose Mourinho is there. So Real Madrid have signed a player. And I think Jose Mourinho should be very careful, to be honest, because the kind of backing that Perez have backed in this summer transfer window, Real Madrid have signed 6 players already. So 3 defenders, Marc Cucurella, Desiree Dumfries, and then Dibu Konate. 1 midfielder in Bernardo Silva. They've signed this guy too, Diomande, and they are also in the news for Rodri. The only thing left now is Florentino Perez just give the green light for Rodri to join Real Madrid, and they will pull off the deal with Manchester City because the player have signal it out that he wants to join Real Madrid. He wants Real Madrid. He wants to stay in Spain again. He said Rodri said the fact that he has played for Atletico Madrid doesn't mean that he cannot play for Real Madrid. He really wants to play for Real Madrid, and it feels like he paid his dues for Manchester City, and it's true. He's won everything that needs to be won: Premier League, Championship, FA Cup, what again? Club World Cup, Super Cup, EFL Cup, everything. He's won it for them. He's really won it for them. So he feels like he's paid his due. So this is the time for him to move on to at least in Spain, where he's comfortable. That's his hometown, where he's comfortable, his country. His family also have a reason to go there back. So I think it's just right that Florentino Perez, and to be honest, if Rodri is in this Real Madrid team, Real Madrid needs someone like Rodri, a player like Rodri, because this is a player who can control, do everything for you. We saw it at the World Cup, how he was controlling the midfield for the Spanish national team. Rodri was one of the main factors for Spanish national team winning the World Cup. So it will be a fantastic signing for them. Florentino Perez has to give the green light, and then they will get a deal done. But don't forget, it won't be less, because he has only 1 year left on his contract. Even in that one crowd, City have trying to get him new contract, but he doesn't want to sign. To be honest, they've discussed contract terms for almost 1 year now, and he doesn't want to sign because if he feels like he's paid his dues, he doesn't have anything to prove to anyone at Manchester again or in the EPL again. So he's moving. He's won everything that needs to be won, but he just wants a new challenge. So I think Florentino Perez needs to just get a green light, and then they will get that one too off. So now Real Madrid lineup, the front three will be Vini, if he stays, Vini, Yan Diomande, and then Mbappe. Wow, this attack will be on fire. To be honest, this attack will be on fire. But there's one thing that I'm curious about, but because it's Jose Mourinho, I'm trying to believe that it will work, because both players can play one position. Don't forget, when Mbappe started his career at Monaco, subsequently at PSG, he was playing at the left hand side, but he would drift in at the right side with his right foot, and then he came in and then he scores. We saw it at the World Cup. Most of the goals that he scored it from the left hand side to his right side. What you are seeing. So he will cut in from the left, then he used his right foot to play the shot. And all the three players there, Diomande, Vinicius, and then Mbappe, that's who they are. But it is that they are improvising for Diomande to play in that position. You understand? Diomande can play both right and left. So if Vini leave, that one will be more suitable for Diomande to play at the left side and cut in with the right, because he's very, very good at both feet. Very, very good at both feet. So I think that would be a very good deal. But because it's Jose Mourinho, that's why somehow believe that it will happen. It will work. In the midfield, nothing there. See, but I said Mourinho has to be very, very careful. He needs to be very, very careful with how they are backing him, because that's what Florentino Perez promised this guy Mourinho. That when he comes to Real Madrid, when he signed a contract, he will take everything to back him. He will get him the players that he wants, and they've seen it. They've backed him a lot. So when the backing comes like this, there's no way that you are going to feel. You have to do everything right, because Real Madrid have gone back-to-back seasons without not winning a trophy. Trophyless season, 2 years, and you've seen the backing that they have given the manager. So that should tell you that they are very, very serious. They mean business. So you, the manager, you can't get it wrong at this time. Even though you've coached Real Madrid before, you are now coming in again. You know Real Madrid. You know how they do their things. And I believe Jose Mourinho is far experienced to coach these players, manage them very, very well. So that one there. But you need to be very, very careful and bring the results this coming season. Alright. So the another player I want to talk about is Vinicius Junior. Hey. Arsenal. These people, they mean business. This is the kind of player that when you sign, everything changes about you. You remember the last time we spoke when Arsenal played Aston Villa, inform Aston Villa, and Arsenal beat them 4-1. And I was here and I said, this is the kind of results that when you get, it changed the narratives about you. And you saw it, they went on and won the EPL. Getting Vinicius to the Emirates is not just about Vinicius playing, winning trophy or scoring goals for Arsenal. The brand Vinicius exceeds every player at Arsenal. Vinicius independent about Arsenal. The kind of revenue that Arsenal will generate from Vinicius Junior, it will be mind-blowing. And the reason why Arsenal are not saying that no matter what it will take, we will buy Vinicius Junior. The reason why Arsenal are in and interested in Vinicius Junior is, remember, Vinicius Junior contract is 1 year contract. It only left 1 year. And they've been discussing contract extension situation for the past 1 year. There's no breakthrough, there's no agreement. It's probably that the agreement is closed. But it's been 1 year now. They've still not signed their contract agreement. They've still not signed it. So, a player left 1 year on his contract, and you know the tension between him and then Mbappe. He wants a very, very, very huge salary. And you know Madrid, say if they feels like you've done a lot for us already. If you don't want to agree to our terms, no, they will. We saw it happen to Ronaldo. We saw it happening to Modric, even Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos retired, but if Madrid really wanted him to stay, he would have stayed. We saw it happen to a lot of players at Real Madrid. So much we are. They don't mind if you want to go, you can go. But this is a player in Vinicius Junior who is at his very young age. Vinny is now in his peak. I think he's on 27 cry, 26 or something. So a player like this who can get you, who have won you 2 Champions League trophies and I think 3 La Liga titles, Club World Cup, a Super Cup, and he has been influential for Real Madrid in most of their finals that he's played ever since he started his career at Real Madrid. He's been influential. We saw the final against Liverpool, the back-to-back final against Liverpool. We saw the final against Dortmund. He's been influential on all those in all those ones. That's why we call him Mr. Champions League. In the Champions League big stage, he always stood up anytime that he was called upon. So this is a player with vast experience, vast experience, who can help you in your team. And there is a report suggesting that Jose Mourinho doesn't want him to leave. He will block any move, take him out of the club. And I said, Jose, this one day it won't work, because there are another report also suggesting that there's no Real Madrid who will let him leave for free agent. So you just imagine if he doesn't sign a contract, and at the end of the day they don't sell him to any club, he will leave as free agent. How can you let a player in the caliber of Vinicius Junior leave as free agent? No, it won't make any sense. That's what PSG did, that they lost Kylian Mbappe for free. While Madrid bid for 170 million, they rejected it. 150 million, they rejected it. Almost 200 million, they rejected it. By the end of the day, the player said, I will play for Real Madrid. And he moved on for free agent. Free. And Vini want to get the same amount of money that Mbappe is getting. And it's simple. Me, Vini, ever since I came in, I've won 2 Champions League trophies. I've been influential in all those finals. Me, I've won 3 La Liga titles, Club World Cup, a Super Cup. Check the trophy that I've won for you. Mbappe came in 2 seasons ago, and we've been back-to-back trophyless. Even though Mbappe is scoring his goals and everything, but the team is not getting the success that he needs. So what do you have to do? Me that you say now I'm not the face of the Madrid again. Me, I've been doing my part for you, but Mbappe not bad. He's not doing anything. He's just getting his individual glories, but the team success doesn't matter to him. So if you want me to stay and you still value me, you like me to be in your team, just give me this money. That's what Vini is asking for. Vini is not asking for any crazy money or any crazy terms or something. He's just asking for contract extension. Just add some money to my money for me to be closer to Mbappe. That's it. That's it. Mbappe is a World Cup winner. We know you are a World Cup winner, but we are talking about club football. We are not talking about national team football. We are talking about club football. What have you won for Real Madrid? What have you won? You've not won anything for them. This is Vini who have won 2 Champions League for them. I know it's not anything to them, Madrid alright, but his 2 Champions League is part of the reason why we call them 15 Champions League title holders. If not, we call them 13, isn't it? Yes. So if you want him to stay, just give him the contract extension. He will sign. Vini is one of the best players in the world. Vini, when it's on his day, A game, come on, he will decide game for you. Simple. So this is the reason why Arsenal are in for him. Arsenal feel he hasn't signed the contract extension yet, and they don't see how he is going to sign the contract extension. That's the report coming from the people at Arsenal. They don't know how he's going to sign the contract extension. He hasn't signed the contract extension yet. And 2, when he comes to Arsenal, the kind of revenue that he's going to get for Arsenal, it will be something enormous. Imagine having Vinicius Junior at the Emirates, having him in your team. Front 3 of Vinicius Junior, Saka, and then 𝐄𝐗𝐏𝐋𝐎𝐑𝐈𝐍𝐆. Or even have it. Any of them. Imagine Vinicius Junior on a Champions League final. A player with vast experience. Mr. Champions League. He knows how to play the Champions League. He knows how to win it. Having him in your team. This is what we call a marquee signing. And I think if Vinicius Junior, the move went through, and at the end we see Vinicius Junior playing for us now. Oh, come on. That would be the best summer transfer ever. Best summer transfer. Vinicius Junior playing for us now. You know the kind of revenue that they will be getting from that deal. I mean the Arsenal holders. And people are saying Arsenal cannot pay. A player moving from Real Madrid, another team, coming to another team, it doesn't necessarily guarantee you always increasing his money. Vinicius Junior, if not for Mbappe, I'm not sure you'll be demanding that huge salary. No. But because Mbappe is there, that's why he's also demanding for that salary. He wants to be closer to Mbappe. So if he's coming and your Arsenal top earner is Bukayo Saka on a 300,000 pounds a week, and you are giving him 400 or 450 pounds a week, do you know how much money is that? Do you know people's Arsenal cannot pay? Back in 2018, Arsenal were paying Ozil 350,000 pounds a week. Back in 2018, when Arsenal were in shambles, they were paying 350,000 pounds a week. So you think in this 2026 that Arsenal are more successful now? They are in their glory days. You think they cannot pay $450,000, £50,000 to a player they think can take them to the next level, next level? Oh, come on. Arsenal will pay us, and the report coming is that Arsenal will do anything that will take them to get Vinicius Junior at the Emirates. If only he doesn't sign a new contract. Because there's no Real Madrid who will let him leave for free. No. He won't leave for free. So if he doesn't sign a new contract, Real Madrid will definitely sell him. And the report coming in that Real Madrid have started encouraging Arsenal to bring in a bid. Because they don't see how he's going to sign a new contract. And it's true. If Arsenal pop up, you are saying Arsenal cannot afford. You see, we are here. We are here. But it will be a very, very good sign if Arsenal gets him. Even though his salary is huge and all those stuff. But one thing too I think is, if Vinny comes and he's taking this kind of money, the next contract extension for the players, they will also be demanding for a lot of money. But that's it. That's how the transfer, the football world works now. So that's it. Another player that Arsenal are also chasing is Bruno 𝐄𝐻𝐿𝐶. And this player, I really want this player to join Arsenal because I feel Rice is very, very tired. Rice is very, very tired. Remember, Arsenal went all the way to the Champions League final. So he played in the final. He didn't get much rest. Quickly start the World Cup. He played almost every game for them. I mean the French national, the English national team. They went to the semi-final. And they played 34 game too. So he played all their games. This is a player who have been playing through injuries, even for Arsenal. In the Champions League final, we saw it. He was playing through injuries. But what can you do? Because you don't have any player in his caliber in the team again to replace him. So you still have to keep playing him on. Thomas Tuchel also didn't rest him. He was still playing him through the pace. He was even taking pills to play. I mean Rice. So you can't start the season with Rice. He must start the season all right. But about 5, 7, 8 games. No, he'll be out for a long time. He might be out for 2 months, 3 months. And a player in the caliber of Rice missing the 3 months. Oh, that would be the last end of Arsenal, to be honest. You can't afford to lose Rice through injury. So you need to get a player in the same quality of Rice to help him. And the reason I'm happy for this Bruno 𝐄𝐻𝐿𝐶 deal is Bruno 𝐄𝐻𝐿𝐶 can play with Rice and he can also play alone. This is simple. Rice is your number 6 or number 8. He can play both positions. But Rice can also complement Bruno 𝐄𝐻𝐿𝐶. It's simple. Bruno 𝐄𝐻𝐿𝐶 gives you something different compared to Rice. Rice is a ball juggler. Rice can shoot. Rice know the crossing and all those stuff. Rice is very good the ball at his feet. Rice is very strong on the ball. Give you assists, give you goals. One thing that Bruno 𝐄𝐻𝐿𝐶 will give you more than Rice is his physicality. He's more physical. Rice is physical, but he's more physical than Rice. His breakthrough passes, incisive passes, line breaking passes that you didn't think it will happen. That's what Rice will give you. You understand? Rice will give. That's what Bruno 𝐄𝐻𝐿𝐶 will give you. He'll give you physicality, solid at the midfield. He'll give you the backline some protection. The backline some protection to think of. That we are good in shape. And the fact that he can play with Rice and he can also play alone tells you that this is a player that we cannot afford to miss. Just pay the money, Arsenal. Just pay the money. 80 million. We know that he's 28, yeah. We know that he's 28, but we saw some of the players in their peak. We saw this guy. This guy just went to Inter Miami. Oh, Casemiro in his peak. In his 30 years plus days. he came in Manchester United and we saw how he was the midfield for Manchester United. Even in Rodri in his 8 days, he's still dominating the young midfielder that we think that they are the best in the world now. Rodri. So just pay the money for him. Pay the money. 28 years. He can give you at least 5 years. If only it materializes. He can give you 5 years. And the report coming in is that this week is going to be maybe they will have the breakthrough and all those stuff this week. So let's see. Let's see. But I'll be very, very excited about it if it materializes, because Arsenal needs him. Arsenal need to get a 𝐄𝐗𝐏𝐋𝐎𝐑𝐈𝍍𝐆 signing at the ring side, because 𝐄𝐗𝐏𝐿 is gone. And I don't see how, even though they've brought in 𝐄𝐗𝐿, he's also good, but he's not coming in. So I don't see how he's going to give us that 𝐄𝐗𝐏𝐿 clan time goals and assists and all those stuff. He's now coming in, so he can do that, but I don't see it happening now. So just bring in a 𝐄𝐗𝐏𝐿 signing, someone that when it comes to the Emirates and you see him there, you have some fear factor, someone that has fear factor in him. So Vinicius is top, Nico Williams is there, Brady Bacola is there, who Liverpool are all around him. So I think that one, Liverpool, hey, now the market is poor too. How can you tell me Brady Bacola is 170 million? Charlie, then if those times that Messi, Neymar money, this guy Ronaldo money, Charlie, some players will be going for 400 million and what they are doing, because average players be 100 million plus, 100 million. How can you tell Bacola is 170 million? How? 170 million for Bacola? Come on. But Liverpool say they want him. Liverpool want to sign him, so we will see. We'll see how that one too goes, because he's not signing a new contract at Liverpool. No. He said he's not signing a new contract. So definitely he will be leaving this summer. He will be really leaving this summer. So Liverpool are around him. Liverpool plan to get a deal done for him around 110 to 120 million. So let's see. There are crazy stories are about to happen. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Stay glued to your phone or your TV. We are always giving you the best stories, as you know. Subscribe to the channel, share, like your videos, give your comments, especially under this video. All my Madrid fans, let me know how you feel about Real Madrid in this summer transfer, because I think it's been 100 out of 100. Okay, let's do it 9 out of 10, because if Rodri comes in, then that one will be 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. If Rodri comes, then I'll give you the 10, because they've been superb. They've been on fire this summer transfer. I mean Real Madrid, they've been on fire. 6 players almost already, but we are still in July, getting to August. I think they've been superb. They've been quick in their deals, and that's how I want my team to do. Arsenal, that's how I want you to do. Real Madrid started discussion with Leipzig last Friday. Yesterday, Sunday, they've gotten a here we go. The players doing everything, finishing everything this week. That's why you should be moving quickly, because you need a player. As we are talking about, you need Bruno 𝐄𝐗𝐿. You need him. Just get him on the carpet. Bring the player in. You need the 𝐄𝐗𝐏𝐿 signing at the left side. Bring him in. If it's Vinicius that you want, just do everything right to get him. If it's not him, go to the next target. Come on, people are taking the hell out of us. Subscribe to the channel, post, share, and then like our videos. Anytime we draw a video, you'll be there first to watch. Thank you. See you in the next video. Ciao.